one cube or two.
Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back
Have you heard?
to Genshin Impact. Last stream we went through the Serenity Pot and we did the first hangout event with Noelle.
You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you?
Have you heard? Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you?
Sorry, just people messaging me over Steam, which is fine. There actually is kind of somebody important that I wanted to, talk to and things anyway. So it's not that big a deal.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolf.
I'm gonna go ahead and pop into the teapot though. You have 168 realm currency.
Maybe.
It looks like our creations are done, which is great. That is everything that we currently have available. We have built everything at least once. Not to say that you only ever should build these things once, because there is, there is purpose to building them multiple times, but while we're working on getting this stuff leveled up, I want to, do what I need as opposed to what I want, if that makes sense. This particular kind of amber used to possess the power to suppress evil. Prolonged exposure to the elements has carved it into the form it takes today. Blades and spear tips. Ooh. Oh, okay. That's cool that you can get those. We do need to buy some more blueprints, though, to build some more things. Let's grab this. Grab the pine dining chair. Let's grab the long pine table. And that was literally all we could afford. Just those two, but that's fine. We have 42 left, but 42 is not enough to buy anything. So,
Maybe.
create furnishings, and we can look at creating these two new items that we just got. Oh, right. I bought the blueprints. I didn't buy the items themselves. I have to research
Maybe
the
you're
blueprint.
not
Great furnishing. Okay. Pine dining table. Oh. And then I probably can't get this. I need to go get more pine wood. I need 8. So we need to go out to Dragon Spine for that. So we'll go do that in just a minute. First, let's pop into our house and put some things down such that I put that backwards, I see.
Leave it all to me.
Oops. Put all of this stuff backwards. And I don't think I can grab the whole set. Oh, I can. I just hit the select set button. Cool. Whee! Rotate it. Cool. I'm glad that you can do that pretty simply, actually. We should have gotten some new items though, right? Because we built 2 things. What did we get? They're not immediately listed. Oh, they're probably outdoor items is why. Whoops, save changes. They're probably outdoor items, now that I think about it. Yeah, they are. Landform. Have 2 rocks. So let's place down some rocks. What is this again? The recreation stone. Okay. Didn't I need that to make like a set? It's fine. I don't think I currently need to place another set at the moment, so it's probably fine. Okay, now I need one of the recreation stones here, but I also need these other things too. But I don't currently have anything that's like placed down a set, so not too worried about that at the moment. Maybe later as we go along we will concern ourselves with getting that stuff added in and such, but at the moment no need. But we can put this here in front of this house. We can put this in front of this house over here. Just like that. Or would it be better... Oh my god, grab... Would it be more interesting to have it be in between the houses? I think that would work better. Just pull this house over a little. And this can actually fit right here in between. Cool. I like that. Save it. Alright. Well, things are looking up.
I'll catch up.
We're having some fun with it. So, it is backwards. I have just realized this is backwards. I do a full 180 on this, which is fine. It just means I have to move it a little. There we go. Now it's the right way around. Now you can see the kites on it. Cool. Looks good so far. My little home area. So how am I doing?
Maybe.
I think... Do I look here? I don't even know. Yeah. 4,230 adeptal energy at the moment. I need to get to 4,500. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Very nice though. Very nice. Alright. Well, there's nothing else we can do in here for now, so let me head back off to Mondstadt. We'll pop out of the Serenity Pot into Mondstadt and clear out our expeditions. And then we can go get some pine wood at
Add
Dragon Spine so that we can finish making the stuff. Minute there. Official. Amber. Razor. And Chongyun. Let me tell you, the using the characters that they give you a 14% is not all that much. Like, it's not that useful. Like, at all. It really isn't. Oh yeah, I haven't used any of my resin today either. What should I use my resin on, I wonder? I guess I should use my resin on the books. Because I still need to get Yanfei up. I do need to go fight the Vishaps. The Primo Vishaps once. So let's go do that. So they can't use a condensed on that. Let's come over here and we'll fight the Primo Vishaps so that we can get her up to 50. I actually am going to need to do him several times, considering that she is probably going to utilize that a lot. She's going to need a lot of that. The Juvenile Jade. So, but we'll deal with that as you know, we progress. Go ahead, follow me.
Perfect weather for sipping a cup of tea while gazing out the window.
Because it's raining. It played her raining line. So that's cool. This should be pretty easy over here too. There's a cat. There's just a random cat. Neat. Do. I had to turn this way a bit, because the boss I'm after is over this direction. Probably why I've never noticed that chest as I was going down here towards this boss, because I didn't go in that direction before. I usually go a different way to get down here. But that's fine. Nope, that's not the gap. I think it's just right here. Yep, the gap is just right here. Whee! Whee! Hi, Primo Vishaps. Don't mind if I pop you in the face a couple of times, do ya?
I must has a good night should.
I accidentally triggered her shield early. So here's hoping. He's hoping that it will come back before he uses his thing. Just barely did not get it off. I could have gotten that off if it had taken even a second longer. Hello. That was not his ability. It's fine, I have 2 shields active right now. Boom! That's what you get.
I'll catch up.
What you get for trying to fight Noel, you piece of crap. Look, but I have all the shield artifacts.
Someone needs assistance.
I am disconnected.
I must leave no stone unturned.
I really wish that when you were disconnected, the game would, like, you know, register your disconnect pretty early
I'll catch up.
instead of taking like a full minute to realize and then being like, oh, hang on, reconnecting.
No one escapes my sight.
Takes it a full minute
Leave it all to me.
to reconnect after you disconnect. Or I should say it takes it a full minute for it to realize you have disconnected after you disconnect.
Someone needs assistance.
Pop him in the face. Pop him in the face. I missed.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Let me go ahead and pop him in the face.
That's cheating.
Ow. And in the face. And in the face. Oh well.
Leave no stone unturned.
I'm trying to get elemental energy. It's not exactly working the greatest though. Because I used Amber's ult, and so all of the elemental energy is going to that instead of to Noelle. Pop him in the face.
Not so hard.
Ow. Ow. Alright, screw it.
Leave it.
Oh, I'm glad that he's doing that right now.
I'll catch up.
Because that could have been a sad miss there.
Someone needs. Steady as stone.
See, now he shouldn't even use that ability though. Because I don't think he can use it after he's down a certain amount of health. Like, he can't kill himself with it, kind of thing, right? Or I should say, like, he's smart enough not to, like, kill himself with it. So then after he reaches low enough HP where he would, he stops using it. Easy mode. I like that boss. I'm not gonna lie, I like that boss. Alright, now we can go ahead and ascend Yanfei. Now the trick is just getting her to level 50, which I don't have anywhere near enough things to do that with. So, we'll get her there.
Only by adhering to the law can the people solve life's myriad of problems.
We'll get her there. But now we should be able to level up her talents, though. So she needs Teachings of Gold. Okay. Blazing Eye is at phase 4. Deal a crit hit to opponent, you'll deal an additional instance of AoE pyro damage. Jeez. When Yanfei consumes Scarlet Seals by using a charged attack, each Scarlet Seal will increase her pyro damage bonus by 5%. Effect lasts for 6 seconds. When a charge attack is used again during the effect duration, it will dispel the previous effect. I mean, I feel like this is just her best ability, really. Because this is what, like, she's gonna be using all three, both this and her signed edict together obviously her done deal is going to trigger whenever she has that. But she's not going to be using those as much as she is these ones, so... granted, if I had literally one more teaching of gold, we'd be able to get that, but... oh well, I don't. Alright, so now that we've done that, I'm going to convert the rest of my resin over into condensed just for today. So,
Whenever you need me, I'll be there.
The rite of parting? Did something terrible
Have you
happen
heard?
again?
The rite of parting.
whoops. I went the wrong direction.
There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
I'm gonna go collect... now, I am still gonna go collect that pine wood, by the way. Go ahead and make some condensed. Because I'm going to use that to get some experience, probably. But regardless of what I plan to do with the condensed, I need to pop over here. So that I can get some of this pine wood. That was some lag. Sorry. I am getting messages here on Steam.
I must leave no stone
I
unturned.
did not mean to hit the E there. Like my hand kind of accidentally grazed over the E as I was getting, switching, moving my hand back to play position. Something about, E and W being right next to each other. So, you go to hit W to go forward and instead you hit E. Just like instead of hitting Shift, you accidentally hit Control
Someone needs assistance.
and you start walking. Also, I think every time I get a message on Steam, it causes game lag. Because both of the last 2 times that I lagged, I had received... or the last 3 times I've lagged, it's all been directly after receiving a message on Discord. Or not Discord, but Steam.
Someone needs
Discord does not cause that lag. It's just... it seems like it's just Steam that does that. Alright. I probably have enough pine wood to build the thing that I wanted to build, so... Let us go back into the teapot. Cannot use during combat. Because literally right as I open my menu, those guys aggroed to me. That's so annoying. Okay. Now we can pop back in.
Maybe.
Alright, great furnishings. We should be able to make the long pine table now. So that's good. I'm not gonna instant those just because it's not like I have money at the moment. And that's not gonna push me up high enough to reach rank 4 anyway. Maybe once I have enough money to buy more blueprints to craft, I might go in and tell it, okay, auto finish those so I can build more. But since I don't have anything else to throw in, I'm not gonna auto complete those right now. So let's head down to Liyue, because before I do any hangouts, I want to do the Archon quest. Because I am excited for this new boss that's coming after we complete it. So that's what I want to do right now, is focus on this one. Head to the dock and find Foreman Uncle Dai. Alright, off we go.
Hey there.
I guess while I'm on my way,
Adventurer.
might as well stop off here, since I have yet to do my bounties or my requests. 3 violet grass. 2 hams. Those are easy enough. And 10 iron chunks. Alrighty. This bounty, you are immune to pyro, takes extra electro on the road to the chasm. Got it. So let's turn in these real quick, or at least this one, because the 10 iron chunks are just right here, so might as well. I was like, where is this pointing to? Pointing to right here. I knew that's where it was, I just could not figure out where it was trying to point me to. Here's your iron chunks. I got 154 of them. You can have 10. I have been amassing iron chunks lately. Not particularly just for these quests. More just I haven't been needing to use them. So, alright, that's over there. I'm over by the docks right now, and there's no easy warp over here. So we'll do this first.
Get ready for
Since
the
we're
closer
closer to this than we are anything else. Head to the dock and find Uncle Dai.
Hey, are you Uncle Dai?
I was right, Uncle
I am
Dai.
indeed. Ah, now then. You must be the adventurers assigned by the guild.
Huh? How could you tell?
By the clothes on your back and the look on your face. Experienced adventurers at that, I'll wager.
Right again. You're pretty perceptive.
In this trade, you need a sharp eye for people, not just rocks. Uncle Dai can see what you're made of from a long way off. Alright, my assistant should be arriving soon, so let's just wait here a moment.
Oh, Wolf, that's why we're here. Now there's someone else taking a cut?
Well, to tell you the truth, this is a very difficult matter. Too much for adventurers alone to handle life here.
So there is someone else.
There is someone else.
Do you think we're not up to the job?
Steady, Paimon.
It just occurred to me that you don't know the facts. The incident in question happened in a mine, and it's a little out of the ordinary, to say the least. Mines are dangerous places, as I'm sure you're aware. As such, I've enlisted an industry expert to cover all contingencies. Last time I checked, adventurers weren't experts in ore appraisal or geological analysis. With a professional by your side, everything should run smoothly. Besides, this guy's the best in his field. No matter the rock, he'll tell you its value to the nearest mora at a glance. I'd go
Definitely not Zhongli, then.
that knows rocks better than him. I'd be a fool to not enlist an expert of his caliber.
You're a fool if you think you found Tevat's #1 rock expert.
Oh? And why might that be?
Because Tevat's #1 rock expert happens to be a friend of ours.
You must be talking about... Perfect. I was planning to ask him a few questions.
Ha! Didn't expect that, did you? Wait here. We'll go fetch him. Paimon
All right.
Zhongli is listening to the storyteller. Let's head over.
I really don't think Zhongli would know the worth in Mora, considering when we were buying things, he was just like, I'll just take all of it. I don't think he, I have a feeling he does not understand Mora. Okay. Yeah. Look for Zhongli here? Confused because I've got the flash. The flash was over here on the minimap. Maybe that's just a glitch. Oh. Okay.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis.
Zhongli, there you are.
Oh, here for a few tales. I didn't know you two were connoisseurs.
Oh, no, we're here for you. Do you have time?
Ah, something I'm rarely short of.
We've accepted a commission.
We need someone who understands geology and ore.
Someone who understands geology and ore.
I mean, okay, yes, he is the Geo Archon, but
Take a look around. Is there anyone in Tevat more qualified?
I don't think he understands Mora.
The requester claims to have enlisted Tevat's #1 rock expert, but Paimon doesn't believe a word of it. Nobody understands rocks better than you.
You appear to have taken his claim quite personally on my behalf.
Oh, no. It's just... Uncle Dai doesn't know what he's talking about. Paimon just wants to enlighten him.
I see. Well then, it will be my pleasure to accompany you.
Really?
But I should inform you that despite my expertise, I cannot necessarily claim to be a leading authority. We are at all times adrift in a sea of learning. New knowledge should be welcomed with open arms. Still, I imagine I will be of help to you in this endeavor. If we do encounter an expert, I look forward to broadening my own understandings.
Stop being so modest, Zhongli. Well, we got him. Let's head back to Uncle Dai.
Whoop. Turn to the docks.
Hey, who's that skulking around?
Nailing that roll. Every time.
Uncle Dai, we're back.
Oh. And this must be the friend you spoke of?
Yep. Paimon doesn't know who your rock expert is, but he's got nothing on our guy.
let's not get ahead of ourselves. Still, I do have a claim to some experience in
Jesus
the field.
field. It's only literally the god of rocks.
Then we'll see. It's no use me singing his praises. You'll have to see for yourselves.
Is this the place?
Hello, generic NPC.
Aha! Speak of the devil. Allow me to introduce my assistant, Kun-jun. Young Kun, these are 2 adventurers assigned to us. And as for this gentleman...
It's not too generic. But he is still pretty generic. This is Zhongli, our consultant from the funeral parlor.
Ancient Funeral Parlor's consultant. Mr. Zhongli, I've heard about you. They say you're a man of great knowledge and many talents. I had no idea I'd be meeting you in person today.
I'm sure I recognize you. Have we met at the parlor? Wait, I've never been to the parlor.
Uncle Dai, aren't you gonna test them?
So that's what you're planning.
I wouldn't know where to start.
Then they can figure out a way to test each other. If Zhongli wins, he's the assistant. If Zhongli loses... never mind. Zhongli won't lose.
A contest? Why, it would be my pleasure.
I admire your enthusiasm, good sir.
I must say, you certainly have the look of an industry expert about you. It'll be interesting to see which one of us wins.
Stop talking the talk and start walking the walk.
I'm just saying it like I see it. Which is, incidentally, the only skill I have worth talking about.
Oof.
So you're an appraiser, Mr. Kun-jun.
Well, no. Actually, I've already forgotten what I'm in Liyue Harbor for. I was standing by the side of the road one day when Uncle Dai called me over. He saw me holding a rock and asked me a few questions. He seemed incredibly excited, even followed me for a while. We arranged to meet here.
Huh? How could you forget something like that?
Right?
I saw him on my way over to Liyue Harbor, poring over rocks and muttering to himself. He looked to be very familiar with them. I asked him a few questions out of curiosity. To my surprise, he knew more than me, an old mining foreman. In any case, he didn't have any pressing matters and agreed to help me.
So, do you have a poor memory?
Not exactly. Anyway, if it's rocks you need help with, I can most certainly lend a hand. Mr. Zhongli, what do you make of this rock?
A glossy exterior, with a fissure that could only have been left in the wake of a volcanic eruption. If I'm not mistaken, this is a rough gem from another nation.
Ah, a keen eye.
It's no ordinary rough gem. Fragile surface layer, black veining. My intuition tells me that there's high-quality crystal ore inside.
Remarkable! This rock does indeed hail from the vicinity of a volcano. I came across it in a market and snapped it straight up. The seller thought it was some leftover industrial remnant. They had no inkling of the treasure that lay within.
Isn't crystal ore found everywhere? What makes this one so
Purity
special?
and geological rarity alone aren't enough to make a treasure. Some of the most precious crystals contain deposits of water or sand. In the moment of its formation, the crystal hidden within this stone shell captured a pocket of water. For water to be hidden in its depths, like a moon concealed within a mountain, reflecting shafts of daylight that make it through. Now that's a rare treasure.
Such a detailed description. Almost like he saw it with his own 2 eyes. Say, you're not trying to hoodwink us, are you? After all, we haven't even seen what's inside yet.
Everything he said is true. Most crystals are born in high-temperature environments. Heat and water aren't natural bedfellows, of course, which is why crystals with water deposits are so sought after. Moreover, this particular crystal contains mountain lake water. A rare find indeed.
Well, if Zhongli says so, it must be true.
I've yet to encounter anyone with a judgment as shrewd as yours, Mr. Zhongli. How did you know exactly what lay within?
I've seen many such stones in my time. I recognized it immediately. I hope you didn't mind me flaunting my experience, Mr. Kun-jun.
Of course not. I feel I've met a kindred spirit here today. I hope you will accept my friendship. Uncle Dai, it would be a mistake for Mr. Zhongli not to join us. Trust me when I say that his level of expertise is unrivaled in the trade. You won't come across another of his caliber in your lifetime.
Very well. There is strength in numbers, after all. Everyone, follow me to the chasm. There are men counting on you to find them.
Alright. To the chasm, it seems. Truth in the stones. Head to the mining site that Uncle Dai mentioned. Alright. Let's pop over here for the request. This one. Should have 3 violet grass pretty easily. I should have stopped off and double checked how much ham I have. Because I can buy that, but I have to buy that in the shop that's like down by the other waypoint. So, oh well. About violet grass. See my commission. I have 11. Holy crap. I barely have any of those. Right then. I guess I'm glad that I had enough. Because I definitely didn't realize I had like so little. Truth of the Stones, where is Smiley's selection at? Way the frick up there. Oh, by Wang Shuan, okay. We can just hit the waypoint in that case. And that will let us get there pretty easily, actually. So... About ham. The ham is ready. There's only 2. I had 19, so we're good. Alright. Now we can head on down here. Oh good, our bounty is also in the chasm. Well, we'll see how this goes. I will probably trigger the quest and fail the bounty and then have to pick it back up, but that's perfectly fine. Actually, there's a chest right here that I've never collected. So I'm going to fly over here and grab this chest real fast, since I'm seeing it right now. Actually, maybe I have collected that. Maybe that's a respawn. Okay, that's a common chest.
Let's end this quickly.
Time to clean up.
Kind of want to focus the Electro dude here. Never mind. I kind of want to focus him because of his stupid shield that I can't really counter. But then he popped the shield. So... it's too late now.
Let it rain.
Problem is that overloaded, while it does remove some of the shield, it doesn't remove a lot of the shield. Like, it's just a basic elemental reaction on these guys. It's not a, like, weakening reaction.
That's cheating.
Although if you're gonna end up getting stuck somewhere and then you freaking de-aggro and reset yourself. Yep. I was gonna say, if he does that, I'm gonna be so upset, and then he did. Yep, and there's his shield again. Also, where the heck did this guy come from? He wasn't there before.
Let the show begin.
Like, what the crap, man?
Let's spark things up a little.
Steady as stone.
This one poor guy here just cannot catch a break. Are you really stuck on that chest? You're gonna de-aggro, aren't you? Nope, he didn't. At least there's that. He was stuck on it, but he didn't de-aggro, so... I guess there's that much to be thankful for. I could kill this guy so much faster if I could just get rid of his stupid electro shield. I have zero, like, good cryo characters. Like, Diona would not be able to do hardly anything. My Chongyun has, like, no attack strength. Or elemental mastery. The frick did you, how the frick did you hit me?
Let's end this quickly.
Seriously, these guys are the bane of my existence. And I had to fight these with Child, whose elemental reaction literally does nothing to their shield.
Leave it all to me.
And the game wanted me to fight them with Child. Like, seriously? Like, Hydro does nothing to their shield. Like, legitimately nothing. So what am I still in combat with? Something over here? Oh, what? There's just a random hilly churl. There's just a random hilly churl under there. Ow. So I need to get up there now. I'm just trying to think of an easy way to do that. Since I kind of squandered my, you know, just cross over the freaking gap there. So... complete 3 requests. And now I'm in the bounty area. Alright.
Someone needs assistance.
I am out of stamina. I just realized.
I'll catch up. I'll catch up.
Over there, where the quest is? This might be where the quest takes over the bounty. I was able to get around it.
Someone needs assistance.
Okay. I'm okay with this. Where he at?
Someone
That
needs
direction.
assistance.
How close to the quest is this stone lava trail gonna be? The quest is there. Where is the... up here? Oh, there he is.
Steady Ed as a good knight should.
The Pyro Abyss Mage is definitely what I need right now, game. Thank you.
Go, Barbara, go!
I guess it left. I guess it de-aggroed. I'm okay with this. Was it that it took increased electro damage? I don't remember. I mean, either way, this is a ridiculously good combo. Freaking Barbara and Lisa combined. Get that electro charge. Also, yes, I switched to Ambra on purpose because I assumed she would kill it very quickly because it barely had any health left. That was not the case at all. There, that bounty is now complete though. Now we can come over to the quest. Oh hey, I actually had to talk to him in order to trigger the quest anyway, so it worked out.
This mine is huge.
This is where the incident occurred. "6 days ago, a group of us left the site to attend to other matters. When we returned, the 4 men we'd left behind had vanished. I led a team around the entire mine, but found no trace. That's when I decided to enlist help."
So 4 miners have disappeared.
Yes, there were 10 of us. We lost Long, Bold Sen, Brave Sen, and Mao. I worked with all of them.
Workers in this trade are usually young men in the prime of their lives. Could it be that the 4 of them left for another mine?
Unlikely. There's no other lodging for miles around, and we didn't pass any other mines on the way over.
Huh. Such a huge mine. Did you really manage to explore every corner?
Underground, overground, we left no stone unturned. We tried everything short of digging further into the earth itself. How could 4 sturdy young men just vanish into the bedrock?
We'll need to explore the site ourselves before extracting any conclusions.
Very well. I'll wait here. Please, proceed wherever you'd like. If you come across any clues, let me know straight away.
So strange. How could the 4 of them just suddenly disappear? Did they run away from something? Let's look around first and see if we can find any clues.
Hi, nice to see you're back. That electro charge can be really nice. if you do it right. You're wrecked. That's what you get for messing with me. Also, what the heck is up with this hilly troll? He's just standing in the fire. Like, you're gonna die. Because he's just standing there in the fire.
As a dutiful maid would.
I'm just kill everything in here. Not doing the big damage I used to do with that. But that's because I think my crit rate went down when I changed to the Noble Oblige or whatever. Which is fine. I'd rather have continuous damage than just doing the big damage only when I'm doing the Q. So didn't even mean to read the notice. It's not like I haven't read that 100 times. Because you're constantly hitting that, trying to get that stuff there. Looking for some clues, which are over here, of course, but you know.
Over here! What's this? A pile of shirts, some trousers.
Huh. A few everyday items. They must belong to Uncle Dai and his men.
1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. That seems right. 10 shirts, 10 pairs of trousers. These must be spares, right? Look, Uncle Dai's clothes are identical.
The 4 of them have been gone for 6 days without a change of clothes.
There's also a few handkerchiefs and some soap lying around. Oh, and some tool belts.
Items for washing one's face before the dawn shift. Mining equipment.
So, they didn't take any supplies.
Correct.
Maybe they didn't need them?
Improbable. There are 4 pickaxes missing. It seems likely they left with the tools of their trade. They had time to take their tools, but not their everyday items? Curious.
Huh. Why would someone set off with their tools, but leave their luggage behind?
1, they were working close by and didn't need to move their personal effects. But seeing as they've yet to return, this seems an unlikely hypothesis. Or 2, they were forced to leave and had no time to think about their supplies.
Oh.
You think someone kidnapped them?
It's certainly a possibility. We'll need more clues before any further inference can be made.
If they didn't leave, maybe they were made to leave. Let's make a note and let Uncle Dai know.
Truth and stones. Look for more clues. Gunjun. Core lapis.
Kunjun, what do you have there?
Oh, right on time.
Did you find anything?
There's a chunk of ore here. Perhaps there are clues within.
Or, what does it have to do with the disappearance?
Let's find out. I'll give it a try. A moment, please. Okay.
Eh? He can read the ore.
Looks like he's concentrating really hard. What's he up to?
I see 4 men. following someone out of the mine. It looks like a child.
A child? What's a child doing in a mine?
I'm not sure.
Also, how did you see anything exactly?
Oh, I don't mean see in the traditional sense. I would appreciate it if what I'm about to tell you remained a secret. It's a little odd. I've never dared to tell anyone before. I can perceive the memories of Or.
Huh?
What?
Perceive? So there's no conjecture at work?
You mean you can put your hand on a rock and boom, it just happens?
I've always sensed that Or contains memories. Sometimes it records events that occur in the surrounding area. All I have to do is touch one, focus my attention, and the memories come to me.
Amazing! So you can find out everything that ever happened there.
It depends on the ore. Some ores have astounding memories. Others, like iron ore and white iron ore, aren't up to much. Their memories are hazy. Core lapis and crystal memories are much stronger. They record more events and in greater detail.
That's why he was able to see the ore crystal thing.
Fascinating. A rare ability indeed. It was prudent of Uncle Dai to recruit you, Mr. Kunjun.
I'm glad I can be of assistance. Based on what I saw, I believe they followed this path.
This will take us north, away from the mine.
North. Another clue for Uncle Dai. Let's make a note of it.
Look for more clues. Oh, okay. I mean, I figured we were going there, but now we're talking to Bravo, apparently.
Excuse me, sir. Are you one of the workers here?
Ah, yes. You must be here about the disappearance. Please, find them if you can. I don't know what happened. The weather was gloomy that day. The foreman left with a few men. I stayed behind with the other 4. After a while, I decided to take a break, just to catch my breath. I ended up falling asleep in the shelter inside. When I woke up, there was no sight of them. I'd only just been speaking with them and suddenly they'd vanished. Maybe I'm next.
So the men that were out working disappeared, with the only one left to tell the tale having been asleep in a shelter. Perhaps an accident occurred on site.
What a scary thought. An on-site accident. We should note that down too. We found some clues. Time to report back to Uncle Dai.
Alrighty. So report back to Uncle Dai. So much iron.
You're back. How are the investigations going?
Wonder if 1.6 will be the
We
chasm.
found 3 clues in the vicinity. First, there are 4 missing pickaxes, yet everyday items are still in their place. This suggests that your men didn't leave of their own accord, but were forced to.
Forced to? But who would kidnap miners?
Who indeed? Second, there were 5 workers at the mine. One of them left the site to take respite. When he awoke, his colleagues had disappeared without a trace. Those who kept working all disappeared. The one who left early emerged safe and sound. It would appear that the incident occurred on site.
Now that you mention it, I recall Bravo saying that he took a break. Could someone have entered the site and simply walked away with them?
This leads me to my third point. Mr. Kunjun here made good use of his, expert techniques to arrive at a conclusion. It was a child that took your men away.
A child? But there are no settlements here for miles around. There's no way a child would have made it over to the mine.
Unlikely as it sounds, that's our conclusion. Your men were following a child.
Where did they go?
We believe that they followed the road north, away from the mine and toward the ruins.
North. Right. I'll rally my men and head in pursuit.
You need help?
You've been invaluable to the investigation, but leave the legwork to us. If we set off now and make haste, we might be able to catch them.
Not so fast. The incident occurred 6 days ago. Even if they set out on foot, they will have covered a lot of ground by now.
You're right. New plan. I'll lead my search party over to the settlements further out and make some inquiries. There are only a few settlements around here with lodging for the night. We'll go investigate and see if we can come up with anything. In the meantime, you could keep looking for clues. If we don't see each other, let's reconvene at Wangshu Inn tomorrow evening.
Agreed.
All right. Me and my men will get going.
So, they're gonna talk to the people over at the settlements while we keep investigating here.
Correct.
But there aren't any more clues at the mine. Shouldn't we go north?
Wait. I believe we're missing someone.
Huh?
Junyun?
Oh yeah! Where's
Or Kunjun?
Paimon bets he's still investigating. Let's go find him.
Kunjun. Let's go find Kunjun.
Kunjun, what are you searching for? We're all out of clues. Let's get going.
Apologies. I'm conducting a quick search for my own benefit. I'm looking for a precious stone known as Dragonfall.
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 Never heard of it.
Dragonfall is often used in forging. What use do you have for it?
I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't recall why I'm seeking it. I've been feeling very absent lately. Name and address aside, I'm having trouble remembering things. In fact, I've been feeling extremely anxious, as if there's something I've forgotten to finish. It's an unpleasant sensation.
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you've forgotten something, but you can't remember exactly what it is.
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been aimlessly wandering.
Reconnecting the server, apparently. That's fun. Always fun when I get disconnected. Nope, that's not the right medication. Sorry, I just have been in some pain the last few days. So... like more pain than I usually am. Oh, that stuff is so good. That blue raspberry. Alright, let's try that again.
Apologies. I'm
Dragonfall. Dragonfall is often...
in fact, I've been feeling...
Oh, Paimon knows that feeling. When you know you've forgotten something, but you can't remember exactly what it is.
I don't even know where to start with it. I've been aimlessly wandering. That day at the market, I overheard a conversation while I was buying something. They mentioned Dragonfall. It sounded so familiar to me, as if whatever it was I had to do was linked to that stone. So, I decided to look for some. Perhaps if I can retrieve some, I'll remember what it is I have to do.
Sudden rain.
If I am able to during our endeavor, I will help you look for this stone.
Really?
Dragonfall.
Oh,
huh?
Thank you, Mr. Zhongli. You're too kind.
Think nothing of it.
Shouldn't we get going?
Heading north from the chasm, we'll reach Lingju Pass. If this is indeed the path they chose, there will be traces.
Great! Let's have a look.
Alright. Towards Lingju Pass. Shifting earth and lost threads come to light. Head to Lingzhu Pass to investigate.
Wait, there are tracks here. These
Are
must
there?
be left by the miners.
I don't see
Let's
tracks.
make our way to the end of Lingzhu Pass. If there are no footprints there, it would suggest that the miners are still within the pass itself. However, if we find new tracks, we can follow them wherever they may lead.
I would like to avoid fighting in this area as much as possible because I've already been throughout this whole place multiple times. That said, it is raining. So if nothing else, I'm very lucky that it's currently raining and can just annihilate with the electro charge from Lisa here. I figured I probably wouldn't need any more than just to fight that one guy. I just didn't want to fight the Abyss Mage. So, although there is a Ruin Guard right here that may or may not become active.
Hey, footprints!
It would appear that they made their way through Lingzhu Pass and kept moving.
If we follow their footprints, we should be able to find where they went.
Are you alive? You are. I saw that flash. It's on the way. I might as well just kill it. I mean, I have the water right now, so... You know, we have the rain. Easy mode. I need the chaos circuits or whatever anyway. Yes, good, another one.
The footprints end here.
We
There's
should
people
inquire
nearby
if
for
anyone
information.
nearby. If the miners came through here, they may well have seen them.
See, Zhongli, the issue with that is there's a ruins guard. And it's kind of in the way. Excuse me, a field tiller. I'm not even gonna bother with that.
Hi there. Have you seen anyone dressed like a miner around here?
A miner? I'm afraid not.
Let's try someone else.
That was a lot of information.
Hello. Have you seen any miners nearby? About this tall? 4 of them?
Stop bothering me. Can't you see I'm cloud watching?
Jeez. A little grumpy, aren't we? Whatever. Let's go ask someone else.
Cloud watching. I mean, I guess it's good weather for cloud watching. As long as you don't mind getting struck by lightning. Ling. She looks like a bit of an adventurer type.
Hey
With a pack.
seen any miners?
It must have been about 4 or 5 days ago. There were a few men who came through here carrying baskets and picks. I guess that could have been them.
Yeah, that's them!
4 or 5 days ago. It appears that they were moving slower than we'd anticipated. Traversing the geography of Lingju Pass must have held them up.
It was so strange. 4 big guys with lifeless expressions. It was like they were in some sort of trance. And there was a child staggering in front of them.
Huh. This child. Did you see what they look like?
I caught a glimpse. Blue hair, short. I think it was a girl. She wasn't smiling. In fact, she looked very serious.
And they took this road?
Yes, they followed it straight from here.
Let's go after them.
Follow the road and keep up the pursuit. I'm just not even going to bother with the Fatui over here. They don't see me, I don't see them. Well, at least I will pretend that I don't see them.
More footprints. There's a person over there.
Yep.
Please save me!
Is that one of the people we're looking for?
Wait.
Oh, Rusty.
You're not part of the quest. You're a random enemy that's here. That has aggroed.
Leave it all to me.
You know, the problem with your little camouflage technique here is that it's raining. I can literally see you in the rain. So how did that work for you, Mr. Agent? Save the ambushed scholar. How did that work out for you there, Mr. Agent? Oh, good. Vishaps. Nope, and it is not raining in this area. Or maybe it is? It is.
Time to clean up. I'll catch up.
You're not really gonna hit me all the way over here, bud.
Surrender and I'll be gentle.
Someone needs assistance.
Nope, and it stopped raining. But as long as they're here, I continue to gain the electro damage, so yeah! Knock him right into the electro thing.
Those monsters were so aggressive. They must have noticed me walking through. Before I knew it, they were all over me. Thank you all for saving me. My name is Wanyu. I belong to Liyue's Shengyu Hall. I head up our human culture and civilization research.
Huh? You sure you're not a miner?
A miner?
Yeah, we're looking for a group of 4 strong fellas carrying mining equipment.
I think I saw those people.
Really?
Yes. I set off from Nantianmen the day before yesterday, heading for Lingju Pass. About halfway there, I came across some people. A few men and a child.
Could you be a bit more specific?
I was in a hurry. I didn't get a good look. I'm afraid I'm not even sure what they looked like. Apologies.
I think that's all we needed to hear. Thank you.
I hope it's useful to you. I'd better get going. There's a conference I need to attend. Again, thank you all for your help.
According to the scholar, the miners were heading for Nantianmen.
Nantianmen?
Can we be absolutely sure that it was the men that we're looking for?
A child with with a group of adults. Sounds pretty close to Paimon.
Could have easily have been a different group, but probably wasn't.
What?
Hey, perhaps that rock over there can tell us more.
Aha! Paimon nearly forgot about our secret weapon.
It looks promising. I'll do my best.
Hello, Nexon launcher.
It's the same group, all right. They followed this road.
Mr. Kunjun, your stone seeing is something I won't forget in a hurry.
I suppose it is an asset, though I rarely find a use for it. But praise from Mr. Zhongli is high praise indeed.
It's a good thing we brought our Kunjun compass along. We would have lost all sense of direction a long time ago.
You think so? I guess it's been a worthwhile trip then. It feels like we're cracking a criminal case. It's a lot of fun.
Be that as it may, we would do well to keep our guards high. 4 fully grown men in a trance-like state, walking ceaselessly day and night, over hills and mountains, led by a child.
Hi, Vishaps.
This is no ordinary incident.
Oh, you're quite right, Mr. Zhongli. We should have our wits about us.
That's not all. Our scholar was attacked by Geovishap hatchlings, but the level of aggression they exhibited was unusual. We have encountered many clues along the way. So far, they've pointed us in the right direction. The miners headed in the direction of Nantianmen the day before yesterday. From here, they would have had to navigate a perilous mountain road. If their destination is indeed Nantianmen, we should be able to catch up with them.
Nantianmen.
Great! No time to lose!
I left a mark in the vicinity just now. If Uncle Dai does pass through here, it should guide him to us.
Clever thinking. A classic Zhongli move.
Hi, Hilly Troll. Just that Hilly Troll in the background, just like the Geofish app earlier. Nantianmen. Trying to say it the way that they're saying it, but you know, you get used to saying it one way for so long, and then it's suddenly like, oh, it's actually pronounced like this. It takes you a little bit to fully figure out exactly how they're saying it.
Someone needs assistance.
Nantianmen. So they're over by the Geofish app, the Primo Geofish app. Interesting. I'm going over. Oh no, it's further away. Okay. Where am I trying to get to? Over here. Okay. Oh, it's just the Geofish app is along the way. Do we want to fight the guy again? We do need to. I mean, we're right here. We could fight him again. Hey, buddy. Wake up.
Steady as stone.
I shouldn't have done that, but maybe he'll use his thing before my shield runs up. There it is. Ow, right as my shield ran up.
No escape.
As a good knight should.
I'm just so used to hitting the shield just whenever. But when it comes to, like, this fight here, I'm just not used to not popping the shield every second that I can. Also, this is currently a Primo Geofishap. Not that that really matters at all.
Leave it all to me.
I'll catch up.
Someone needs assistance.
I'm surprised that this guy isn't in some way in this quest. But I guess they already did do like an event of some kind involving him. So probably then, I wasn't here for that event, so he was probably during then there was like quests and stuff for this guy. And they just aren't now because of the fact that it's after that event. Which is a little sad. Like, I kind of would like if they kept some of those quests around, just because, you know, they're additional little quests that you can do, kind of thing, you know? You unlock it at a certain time, and then you're just able to do the quest. And it keeps all the story, all the lore, etc. tied into the game. You know, that everybody else has encountered. He might not do the thing again. But I will still want to wait a moment to ensure. Like, he might not do the thing anymore at this point. His health might be too low.
I'll catch up. Steady as stone.
Which is slightly problematic.
Let the show begin.
Just gonna tag some elemental reactions. Got him. Yeah, he stops using the thing once he reaches a certain health level. Ooh, 3 juvenile jades. Nice. Very nice. Bum. I need to send a picture to somebody. At that. So can I do that? Yeah. There you go. Alright. Now we can continue our travels to Nantianmen. I think is how they were saying it. Now that I've done that, I'm just going to do the teleport. Just figured, yo, we were right there, so why not? I do need the jades after all, so...
Hey! Over here on the ground! Is this one of the missing people?
There's a basket lying here, too. This must be one of the miners.
Hey! Hello? Can you hear us?
Judging by his appearance, he must have collapsed from exhaustion.
Should we wake him up?
I can still dig.
Sounds like he's whispering something.
Looks like he's trying. He looks like he's struggling.
It seems that he thinks he still has work to do. Something's not right. There's a camp nearby. We should take him there and monitor his condition before deciding our next move.
Take the miner to a nearby camp.
How is he? He won't die, right?
Bum bum bum. Sorry, just trying to find something. I think those are the only immediate pictures I have of her.
He's worked himself into a stupor. Thankfully, he's not in serious danger.
How'd he get so exhausted?
I heard him talking about digging for something. Did he dig himself into this state?
It's certainly a possibility.
Strange. Wasn't he brought here?
It looks like there's something in his pocket. Are these ore fragments?
He's gonna ore site. Found some more, picked it up.
I just witnessed the memories within these ore fragments. This person brought these fragments out of the mine. He's one of the 4 that we're searching for.
How he came to be here is what we need to understand.
Right?
So he was kidnapped and then abandoned here. But if they didn't need him, why bring him all the way out here?
Unless something happened. Something that led him to fall behind.
Ugh. Paimon's had enough. This is too mysterious.
Oh, wait a moment. Seeing these fragments has jogged my memory. I have something for you.
What is it? Ooh, is it a present?
Something for us?
As I mentioned, before I met Uncle Dai, I was in a daze. After setting out with you on this case, it feels like a fog is lifting. I was so happy when Uncle Dai enlisted you to help. I would never have managed to track down these clues by myself. These are some crystals that I bought from the market. Not any old crystals, mind you. This purity is extraordinarily rare. One for each of you. A memory, if you will.
It's beautiful. Oh, and the colors change as you turn it. It's like a different crystal from each angle.
Can I really keep
But
this?
Of course, take it. And this one is for Mr. Shangli. Huh? Is something wrong? Not to your liking?
On the contrary. I just hadn't anticipated receiving a gift during the current circumstances. But thank you. I will take good care of it.
I'm pleased you like them. It's nice to be able to give a gift that others can appreciate. Oh, I see more rocks over there. You should all get some rest. I'm going to scan the surroundings. Perhaps there are more memories to uncover.
You sure like rocks, huh, Kunjun?
Ores are the crystals of the earth, the sediment of time itself. I feel at peace among them. Get some rest and call me when you're ready to set off. I won't be far.
He'll be okay on his own,
Rest
right?
easy. I surveyed the area. There's no danger here. Oh, however, there is something I wanted to discuss with you.
Huh? What's with the seriousness all of a sudden?
Traveler, does Dragonfall mean anything to you?
No.
You mean the ore that Kunjun's looking for? What's so special about it?
Dragonfall is an incredibly rare ore used in forging. The majority of regular crystals are formed in high-temperature environments. Dragonfall, on the other hand, is formed as a product of elemental reactions.
Elemental reactions can produce material objects?
Indeed they can. However, Only a minority can survive for long periods of time. Dragonfall first emerged in the midst of a great battle, thousands of years ago. Powerful clashes of elemental energy gave birth to elemental crystals. When the fighting ceased, these geological remnants were miraculously preserved. And yet they are crystal creations all the same. Few and far between, relatively unknown. A few hundred years ago, they were virtually mined into obscurity. Why is it then that a citizen of Liyue now wishes to strike upon ore that has long since vanished from the earth?
Yeah, if he knows of its existence, surely he knows all of it's already been mined. Weird. Hyman doesn't get it.
There are those in the mining trade who retain a keen interest in Dragonfall. But for someone like Mr. Kunjun, whose motivations for seeking it are unclear even unto himself, it's practically unheard of.
Perhaps he has ulterior motives?
Ulterior motives? Is he a villain?
Maybe.
A conclusion that is presently impossible to reach. We must watch and wait. Don't forget, rescuing those miners is the primary objective. As for anything else, sooner or later the tide will reveal the lie of the land. We're drawing closer to our goal. I believe we should continue to follow this road through. Now that we've found one, the others won't be far away. When you're well rested, call Mr. Kunjun over to us. We still have more investigation ahead. We should ensure this miner is settled here at the camp. Once we've brought this matter to a close, we can return and attend to him. I suggest we leave a note for Uncle Dai. If he does find the camp, he'll know what to do.
Makes sense. Archaic stone, a rare ore. It's probably here. Here it is. Rare ore mined from a deserted spot deep in the mountains. Sort of ore can only be found in veins in the oldest mountains. Perhaps it's due to its extreme rarity. Many merchants haven't even so much as heard of this rock. The ore itself has incredible clarity, and its colors are dazzling, almost seeming to glow with an inner light that brings out its blue violent beauty, which is like the distant and lovely sunset sky. Few scholars who understand its value give it a most straightforward name, Archaic Stone. If you intend to give it as a gift, it would be best to give it to one who recognizes what they're receiving. Okay. While the destination itself was not Tianmen, so where their actual target location is, that's another question entirely. Because they weren't here, so this wasn't their final destination.
We need to get going.
No problem. I'm done here.
Any results, Mr. Kunjun?
There are many beautiful rocks here, but nothing out of the ordinary. I couldn't find any clues. Then again, the memories of ore can shift with the passage of time and the changing of the environment.
Is there a pattern to it?
Difficult to say. I feel that ore memories tend to be from the recent past.
So there's never any ancient memories?
Rocks endure, but as eons pass, their memories are erased. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion or thought.
That makes sense. It is the same for people.
Indeed. Let's keep going.
Head to the ancient tree and investigate. Ah! This tree! I remember a lot of people theorizing that this tree was going to come into play in this. I will admit that I thought this was in a different location, but it is not. So, pretty good chance that this is where we're headed. Is this tree here.
Wow. Such an immense tree.
And there's so many mysterious looking crystals up there too. Amazing.
This ancient tree.
Some kind of bugs here?
Let's
Geobugs?
conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. Perhaps you could survey this section.
Sure.
All right then.
Kunjun, can you see anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet here.
Doesn't seem very interesting. Paimon's gonna look over there.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see. Oh!
Uh-oh.
This is...
Hey, what's wrong?
just a bit lightheaded. It's past. Nothing to worry about.
Do you see anything?
Not yet.
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate over there. Why don't you climb the tree and have a look?
You sure there will be clues in the tree?
If you don't try, you won't know. Anyway, you'll be able to get a good look at our surroundings from up there.
You think so?
When has Paimon ever come up with a bad idea, Wait a minute. Paimon can fly. All right, Paimon will go. You wait here. Paimon will...
All of you, come here.
Zhongli's voice came from behind the tree. Did he find another clue? Quick, let's go see. Maybe he found another miner.
Stone monolith. Life endures in heaven and earth thanks to the merciful Adeptus. On this site lies an evil dragon. Please do not disturb it. Oh God. Oh no. Just gonna stop here at the bloaty floaty. Yes, that's what these are actually called, is bloaty floaties. Where did the third part go? Huh? There it is. Was there always a cave here?
This has been newly dug. It would appear our answer is up ahead.
Is that a voice coming from the tunnel? Someone else go first.
Compose yourselves. I will lead us in. There is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel. Prepare yourselves and tread lightly.
Adam has entered your Serenity pot. Alrighty. Was this cave always here? I know. He literally just said it. It wasn't.
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly persevere until the gate.
So behind the seal, there's...
Uh-oh.
What do we do? We can't hurt them.
Uh-oh. There's the child. Oh, it's her. Okay. Oh, it's her. Oh no. And here comes the boss fight against Azdaha. And we're gonna get Zhongli in the party, I assume. Yep.
What type of monster is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
The old Lord of Vishaps.
The little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, Ashtaha, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Good grief. Zhongli only survived because of Noel.
Leave it all to me.
Freaking Morax just almost died. Look, good luck hitting this guy, it seems like. He's so big.
Rock to dust.
I must leave no stone. As a dutiful maid would.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain.
Well, you have to get way away in order to avoid that attack. Holy crap.
Crumble.
Maybe I just don't understand what I'm doing with that, but that does like no damage. God.
Solidify.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest, this Zhongli does deal more damage than freaking Noel does.
Will not absolve you.
Watch out!
Allow me.
You've recovered. How can that?
Focus your efforts, Morax.
What?
From rock to dust.
I'm confused.
Is once not enough? You would forsake me again?
If that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Rick?
Stabilize.
I'm just gonna keep using Zhongli.
Stabilize. I will have order.
Boom. Freaking drop his ult on him.
Enraged Earth will not absolve you!
You have to run all the way out here just to avoid that attack. That is insane range.
Solidify.
Morax! You think you can destroy me?
I'm not entirely certain if I'm understanding what I'm doing in this fight or not. I'm just kind of beating him up here. Not really doing anything specific mechanic-wise. I am keeping up Zhongli's shield a lot better than I started with, though.
Will not absolve you!
Ow.
Stabilize. Stabilize. Solidify. This is order.
Rumble. Morax, 1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
You should call it by its name, Ajdaha. Fate.
Fate? Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to ravage the wilderness.
No. You have forgotten.
Jin-kun? Kunjun?
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax. It's been a while.
You're...
Ajdaha. The very same.
Kunjun?
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes. It was all I could manage.
Which is the real Ajdaha?
Forgive me for concealing the truth, traveler. There were things that only became clear to me upon reaching this tree. Allow me to elaborate. I am not Ajdaha the whole, but a fragment. Heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces. You can consider the existence of me and the Ajdaha you see there to be a reflection of such polarities. We are a schism of the will of Ajdaha.
So there are two Ajdahas?
No, it can't be. That's impossible.
When the seal loosened, Your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, you were able to vent about the forces that suppressed you. But would anyone listen? Would they even care? That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back. Kidnapping the miners was all in aid of digging to the entrance to the seal itself. Your plan was to launch an attack on both ends, from outside and within, thereby fully destroying the seal.
The audacity! Are you insane? If you truly are a part of me, how is it you find yourself standing on the side of the betrayer?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but strong enough to possess a human body. I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction from me. But my aim was clear. Find Morax and aid him in stopping you.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had your power been but a little stronger, I would have recognized you.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. Only when I touched the stone tablet did I truly remember. It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of
Gunjin as
youthful
the
humanity and ancient dragonkind. Morax, do you want to tell the tale?
There would be no harm in it. The decision is yours.
You haven't changed. Then allow me. Ejdaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax, with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind. However, that which is derived of the Earth is no more or less than the Earth itself. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion. But as time passes, so these memories fade into obscurity. Erosion is the world's greatest destroyer of memories.
Erosion?
Erosion ground Ejdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Slowly, he forgot the face of his old friend, and his memories of defending Liyue Harbor disintegrated. Ejdaha, now incomplete, became irascible, aggressive.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
This much is true, which is why you attacked the chasm, why you waged war against Morax. In the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production, the citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Overexploitation caused the ley lines to quake, which brought untold suffering to us. Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how we struggled, we lost the ability to coexist with humanity. We lost all reason. Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion, but it was futile. Everything returns to dust. It is the natural order, an unstoppable force. And so, we became you. And from your will, I emerged.
You as the
final contract. Witness the promise between Ejdaha and Morax. You can hate me, but you cannot deny me.
No. No!
I am the remnants of Ejdaha's benevolence, the echo of a contract set in stone. I harbor a willingness to go further. A willingness to coexist peacefully with mankind. No, no! It is I, Ajdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth, older than the mountains and the oceans that decides. I will not swear allegiance to this insect. Morax is not an insect. A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn. You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher regard than you or I. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. If you are the memory of the earth, then I am the memory of coexistence. Of coexistence with humanity. All powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea. A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as jade. Strange. What is this feeling? And all this? You are spent, and I will soon disappear. Before I do, heed these words. In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an instant, it will melt. Even where it is fleeting and leaves no trace. Even where it will never fall again. No! That isn't true! I don't accept this as fate! Perhaps it isn't, but it remains an inevitable misfortune. More axe!
The little girl vanished!
Sealed away? Eroded?
Are you satisfied, Ajdaha?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction had no part in it. So, Morax, you call yourself Zhongli these days?
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard. To me, you're Morax.
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun. A pair of eyes, from Morax to Ajdaha. This, I will remember this.
Your power is nearly spent.
Perceptive as always, my friend.
Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going. To fix the damage left in your wake.
Straight down to business as always. Let's go.
Challenge completed. Skyrider Greatsword. Ooh. 5 Primogems, few Geo Sigils, and a few other things.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the miners.
Amidst rock, the rock is... Amidst stone, the rock is unmoved, or whatever it said. Return to the ancient tree. Miners are gonna be okay. Hi. Somehow I missed
So there
Tim.
you are. My men and I found your clues and followed them straight here. We found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. It seems he'll be okay. Sadly, we found no trace of the other three. Huh? Young Kun, what is...
Nothing. Pay it no mind. Those 3 miners are over there, in that cave.
Cave? What happened?
They're exhausted, but not in danger. Don't worry.
Right. Well, thank you, all of you. I better go and see how they're doing.
Ow.
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men. I'll be happy to assist all of you in any way I can. I'll be back soon. I need to assess their condition.
Kunjun, we should be calling you Ezdaha. You're coming back to Liyue Harbor too, right?
Not I. Merely this body. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans. He too will be famous in time. It would be a shame for someone of his talent to go missing.
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind, yet their creators see so much. Perhaps empathy is mankind's proudest achievement after all.
Ezdaha, I am no longer the Geo-Archon.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even you met such a fate. Let's get the difficult part out of the way. I cannot guarantee that I won't be awoken a second time.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness their rise and fall.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. You were always the strongest among us. Yet, it would seem that even you have been eroded. That's unimportant. Fate is ordained by heaven. Even if our mission had already concluded, it would be cowardly not to strike out on the road of departure.
Good grief.
You may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence. Yet, even this is temporary. When you reach the end of time, those people, those past and future relationships predetermined by fate, they will be waiting for you.
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived. I fear that the life of an elemental being is longer than any in this world.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago, and would not be having to face me again now.
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is said and done, a reunion between old friends is an auspicious occasion.
That day in the chasm, did you hesitate?
A heart of stone is a heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness. You came to me not as an assassin, and so I was willingly sealed away.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your abilities, even at my full strength, I struggled to confront you, let alone seal you away.
Hence my inception. Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. The face may have changed, but the content of the contract remains intact. Old friend, god of contracts. I hereby honor our agreement.
Thank you, Ezdaha.
My life is at an end. I will join the eternal flow of time. And you, Morax, you will live for many a day to come.
This line right here, this is the line that was mentioned in the changelog. That is like, oh yeah, we realize that this is like broken. We'll fix it. That line.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
So is this the real
Yes.
Kunjun?
Don't be alarmed. He's only asleep.
Whoa, that was so weird. It was like he suddenly became another person.
In fact, we have yet to meet the real Kunjun.
What about Ishtaha? He was a great friend of yours.
He was. Centuries may have passed since then, but events from 1,000 years ago remain crystal clear in my mind.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient geo life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Ishtaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes. Quicker than words could tell, lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds.
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
Wow. That was so cool! Shortly afterward, Uncle Dai volunteers to take unconscious Kunjun back to the city along with the miners. And there was something else there, but I missed it too fast.
1,000 years ago, Ishtaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him.
That was so cool.
Down the length and breadth of the mine. Finally, I brought him down and sealed him underground. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Ishtaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, he wanted to use it to find me. Despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me, towards Liyue, towards life above ground. He was willing to be sealed away, but as the erosion set in, he forgot.
Have you also been affected by erosion?
Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. When the door opens, it is time to leave. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, but even a stone may tire.
Is that why you chose to step down as the Geo Archon?
Personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the erosion imposed on me by the natural order of this world. That I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness to the history of humanity.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it part of my duty. I must thank you both.
No worries.
Hold on. I want to ask you something.
Oh? About what?
About my brother.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go.
I forgot. So, not long ago, we met a guy called Dane. He told us about
here we go.
and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for.
My sibling.
Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history. Surely you experienced the incident?
I cannot say.
Why? You can't even give us a thread of information? This is so important to us.
I understand. But I must apologize. This is my contract.
Saw that coming.
You mean another past grievance? Like the incident with Ejdaha? Too painful to talk about?
Yep.
It was signed before it all began. I have always honored the contract. And kept my silence.
How can you be like that?
You two are friends to me. I can assure it brings me no pleasure to disappoint you. But as the god of contracts, I cannot go back on my word.
I believe you.
Would you be ready to find out?
Perhaps.
It appears your understanding of this world continues to grow. There are many events of ages past, many secrets that lie hidden.
Well, it was the destruction of Conria was so bad that even Zhongli wasn't happy about it.
They have been eroded by time, forgotten by the people, abandoned. But you are capable of finding them and bringing them into the light. Those who come to witness will witness. Those who are born to remember will remember. If you take the same road as that person, there may be more difficulties ahead. But as long as you firmly believe that you are on the right path, everything has meaning.
Oh my god. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. That was intense.
This tablet was erected by Mountain Shaper. It names Ejdaha as a terrible dragon, and serves as a warning for later generations to stay away from this place, from the seal. It's a shame. There is a fine line between good and evil. If the good and evil within him could be summarized in a single sentence... Well, never mind.
Gaze quietly at Zhongli as he stands beneath the tree. Amidst the quiet, only the soft sound of the wind can be heard. Time seems to transform into an invisible river trickling away. A fleeting moment, 1,000 years in the mortal world. The rocks feel it, and so too does the earth and the gods. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like, what? The last chapter, Act 4, Part 2, or whatever it was, We Will Be Reunited. That dropped like the biggest freaking lore bomb. And then this comes along. And it's just like... Zhongli is just like, I can't talk about it. It's just that bad. And it's just... So my theory... I don't think Venti and Zhongli did it. I don't think they had a choice. It was the 7 of them, the 7 Archons, that turned around and destroyed Conria. And... I mean, we don't know what the other 5 are like, but it's clear that Zhongli regrets doing it. He as he said, he signed a contract to keep his silence about it. I don't think he wanted to. I don't think he had the choice to. We already know that Venti is, of course, the god of freedom, so there's no way that a god of freedom would be against not worshipping a god. Which means that these two were forced into it.
Would you like some tea? I'll brew
I
some.
wouldn't be surprised if 1.6 gives us something with Venti that we get to see, what Venti has to say about Conria. Because we're not going to go to Inazuma until they've finished this arc that they're on. The whole Conria being destroyed by the Archons, and Zhongli and Venti's involvement. So we're probably going to get a 1.6 that has to do with Venti's side of the story. Or maybe not his, maybe his side isn't the right word, but
someone needs assistance.
Venti's, opinion on the matter. So I have the feeling that will come. I don't even have enough resin in order to do that boss again. So, beneath the Dragon Queller, Ajdaha was unable to unseal itself in the end, and the quaking earth was at last put to rest. Yet the memories of facing the sealed dragon in the heart of the earth itself remain ever so vivid. Challenge it in your memories once more, and you may gain something new from that encounter. Wanderer's Troop, Gladiator's Finale, the Billets. There's some Instructor, some Legacy, some Blood-Soaked. I mean, they're low-level ones. They only go up to 4. But then there's also the Gilded Scale, the Blood Jade Branch, and the Dragon Lord's Crown. Horns created from hardened jade, crystallized over 1,000 years, are the natural crown of the Dragon King. Infused with spirit and carved from bedrock, it was born from the mountain's heart to show the strength of the earth to the land amidst monoliths, and its long golden horns are the mark of its ancient strife with an ancient lord. For a time this horn was shattered and lost its luster, but now it gleams cold and gold as it sits in your palm. Nurtured by the might of the Dragon King, these bone branches glittering with strange, unique colors. Or glitter with strange, unique colors. Hatred coursed through the natural streams and kissed the cold moonlight, and from them were these crystalline branches born and grown. Even though they were severed in battle, these branches steeped in dragon blood rustle as if eternally ill at ease. Scaled armor that grows naturally over mystical stone, tough and silent, and filled with the strength of the Dragon King. Across the years, as countless generations returned to the mulch of the earth, Gold and obsidian embedded themselves into flesh, and blood forged from bedrock before spreading and turning into scales. Searing agony, wordless cries. Perhaps they will all vanish when the grudges that spawn them, too, finally come to an end. Wow! Wow. He drops Geo, Electro, and Hydro. Could not think of the word. I don't know why, but I could not think of the word for that. This doesn't unlock until adventure rank 50, but that's fine. Wow.
All of it, whatever it is.
Okay, well, after that, I think we're gonna end the VOD. I think I'm gonna break up the VOD here. Stream will still be going because there is still some things for us to do in that regard. Namely the some hangout events. Sorry, I had to stop and read something that was posted in one of the chats that I'm in. But anyway, that was, oh boy, that was something. Let me tell you, that was something else. This game, man. Like, I've never seen MiHoYo. I've never seen their storytelling. But if the storytelling that I've seen here is any indication of what they've done previously, holy crap, man. This is some of the best storytelling. Like, it's so good. But yeah, I'm very much enjoying this. This is great. I love really good storytelling. I'm not gonna lie. You know, hey, how many 4-star characters am I gonna get in a row on this? Oh my god. How many 4 stars? Like, that's the freaking, like, 5th 4-star character I have pulled now. That is insane. When Yanfei uses her charged attack, each existing Scarlet Seal additionally reduces the stamina cost of this charged attack by 10% and increases resistance against interruption during its release. Interesting. Law knows no kindness. Yanfei's charged attack crit rate is increased by 20 against enemies below 50. Increase the level of Signed Edict by 3. When Done Deal is used, creates a shield that absorbs up to 45% of Yanfei's max HP for 15 seconds. Shield absorbs pyro damage 250% more effectively. Increases the level of Done Deal by 3. Increases the maximum number of Scarlet Seals by 1. Okay. I mean, they're all good, so that's a good thing. You know, all of them are good. I know that some characters aren't lucky enough that all of their stuff is good, from what I understand. So, almost there. Not quite enough. I can probably get a few more though from the blossoms though. So, But I think I'm gonna cut the VOD here, not end. I'm not ending the stream, though I am going to take a small be right back because my cat here, as you may have just heard, is begging for food. What? Meow again. Yeah, meow again. My avatar is not responding to the fact that I'm not even looking at the camera. Meow. But yeah, so I'm going to cut up the VOD here. For those watching the VOD over on YouTube, feel free to subscribe. You can check the video description down below where you can find a link to the playlist. That way you can get caught up on all the episodes you've missed. Feel free to check the description down below for a link to the Discord and the stream where this was streamed live. Twitch.tv/Serene Inc. Feel free to come on out, hang out with us, chat, etc. And with that,
I didn't quite
see you guys next time. See you later.